Hello everyone, welcome back to the Glimpse of Gaming YouTube channel. I'm your host Malaire, and welcome back to Mythic Dungeon Talks, episode 4. I finally remember the name of the series, and at first I did have a recording of episode 4, but I was interrupted halfway through it, so that's gone. So yeah, this is take 2, and for the first time in Mythic Dungeon history, Mythic Dungeon Talks history, I'm going to be doing floors 2 and 3 instead of just floor 1, because that's what I feel like. Actually, I'm just going to do this final thing of floor 1 as I explain what I'm going to be talking about in this video. The thing I am going to be talking about in this video is the Breedable Legendaries, and basically, I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. And if you didn't know, there's 28 breedable legendaries currently in Monster Legends. The ones that are permanently breedable, not from breeding events. And I'm going to be ranking them from my least favorite to my favorite. This is going to be based off of different things, like what I think of their design, and if I've used them before in the past, and if I've owned them before in the past. Because if I've owned them, I'm probably more attached to it, or probably I like it more after using it a little bit. And obviously I don't have any breedable legendaries on this account. I did have them on my old account, which is now on a tablet, which I actually don't know where it is. So yeah, I did have a couple of those. So yeah, as I hop into floor number 2 of the Mythic Amber Dungeon, which would normally mark the halfway point in these videos, I will start this video. And yeah, I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. Starting with number 28, Fireliquin, the Fire Legendary, which is just really an ugly design in my opinion. I did actually own him, and his breeding combination was Oolong and Phoenix, some of my favourite epics to use on my old account when I actually did use epics. And the Fireliquin, I never really fed him up. I fed him up to adult stage, never used them. I didn't even feed him up to level 100 or whatever. So I really just don't like his aesthetic of the floating guy. He looks really chunky at the top. Looks quite top heavy. The mask looks really just wrong. The mask design is cool and all, but like I don't like how he's holding it up instead of it just being on his face. And the face underneath, well, that is officially horrifying. And on to number 27 is the Water Legendary Nidaria, the jellyfish lady, basically. And yeah, I've never owned her, I've never used her, and I just don't feel like it. Her breeding combination is Frieza and Anitis. I actually do have both of those monsters, so I could, in theory, breed her, but I just, like, don't feel like it. And yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I did see a comment on one of my last videos saying, can you do how to breed all these breedable legendaries? And yeah, I'm going to be explaining each and every single one of their combinations. I'll just say their names, but you can find them. Yeah, so yeah, number 26 is another water legendary after Nidaria, is Chill Bill. It's the penguin guy. It's the penguin guy with the water gun. I don't know why he exists. I'm pretty sure he came out alongside Taiga, which is a really cool monster, and I did enjoy having a Taiga. I've never owned Chill Bill, never used them, and I don't think I'll ever try breed them. His breeding combination is the epics Razfish and the other epic Musu, and Musu is actually really helpful as well, and Razfish is used in multiple breeding combinations. So yeah, Chill Bill, sure. I don't really mind them, but I've never really liked them at all. So number 25 is Super Dan. Super Dan, like, I had him when I first drafted this list. He was way above where he is right now. He was like number 20 or 19. And like I just didn't really. And then I moved him down a lot because I just don't really like him that much. His design is okay. But overall, I don't see myself ever going for him, and I don't see myself ever. Why are there epics in this dungeon? What? Since when were there epics in the Mythic dungeon? Right, and yeah. Super Dan, I find him underwhelming. He's not that cool. And number 24 is the Battle Mage. I'm pretty sure. Battle Mage Ukuduma, the Thunder Bug monster. I didn't explain Super Dance. Super Dance breeding combination is X-Plug and Squatama Jr. Thunder Metal Epic and Metal Earth Epic, I believe. And Ukuduma, I just really don't like Ukuduma. His design is weird. I like him as a set with the rest of the Battle Mages, but I just don't find him that visually appealing himself. Chrysandri is a lot better, and I just like her design way more. And Ukuduma's combination is Rabidex and Griffex. Some pretty cool Nature Thunder epics, if I do say so myself. And move on to number 23 is Dark Skull. Dark Skull is one of the original Breedable Legendaries, and I just don't really like him that much. Like, I did actually have him, and even at that time, when I didn't have that many Legendaries, also back in like 2017, when those Legendaries at that time were still not that OP, he really still was so underwhelming to use in terms of strength for me, and I just didn't enjoy using him because he was just really weak. So yeah, that's why it's just about it for Dark Skull. His combination is Feymelina and Dark Nubis, which are both epics. And number 22 is Worker Hulk. Worker Hulk is another one of the, not one of the OG Breedable Legendaries, but one of the older ones. Like, his combination is Pandalf, who is actually really easy to get, and Hyperion, which you can get from dungeon cells and requesting from teammates. And he's just a really meh monster in my opinion. His design's okay, he's a big hulking guy. He's actually one of the workers on your island, but just like on steroids. And he has a big ass hammer as well, but overall I just don't like his design overly that much. And he's also, I'm pretty sure, the slowest legendary monster in the game, which is obviously not a good record to have in the game. And yeah, that's why I don't really like him that much, and he is number 22. Number 21 is Clavia. Let me just take a drink of water first, sorry guys. Clavia, number 21. No, yeah, 21. So Clavia is just, I just don't really... There was actually, does anyone remember those dungeons? That would be one stage where you would fight 3 of a monster. Clavia was in one of those dungeons, and if you beat that dungeon, you would get a statue of that monster. And I did beat it eventually, but I actually had a lot of trouble with that, and it took me probably like half an hour just to beat that one battle. Obviously, I didn't have any really good monsters at that time, but still, I just don't understand why it was so difficult to beat such a weak legendary as a group of 3. So, yeah, and I don't really like him now just because of that experience. So, number 20 is Deadwolf, the Earth legendary. I remember Deadwolf used to be a legendary that wasn't super good, but he was actually pretty underrated. But now he's just utter trash, and like he became utter trash like maybe 2 years ago or something. Like, Deadwolf is not a good monster, but I do like his design. It's funny that he's just a furry with a gun, and yeah, he's okay. And now we're at the point where we're at the monsters where I don't actually dislike all that much. They're just meh. I don't like them or I don't dislike them either. And yeah, I'll kill Iso. And yeah, number 19 is Treelops. I still do not understand what Treelops is. It's a scorpion dragon, but is like also a dinosaur. No, it's a scorpion dinosaur, but is somehow in the dragon book, and I still don't get that. So yeah, it looks kind of cool, but like it's not for me. And actually, he is one of those monsters that fits into the description of species monsters, as I described in my last episode, which you should go check out, by the way. You should check out the playlist for the series, which should be up and running now. I haven't made the playlist yet, but should be up now. Okay, number 18, I should go a lot faster now. Exoscale. Exoscale is a nice thunder monster. he did have a pretty, he does have an okay power stat as well. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do remember that he does have an okay power stat. Let me just collect my gold for a second. Yeah, he does have an okay power stat, and he comes from a set of three monsters. Him, Exoskill, and Skill Trooper, and Master Skill. I like their premise. They're like galactic invaders. They just go and take planets and stuff. They're cool, but overall, meh. He's a meh monster to me. And number 7, oh, I've been forgetting to say their combinations. Oh jeez, I'll just make a separate video for that later actually. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Number 17 is Hasai. Hasai, I do like his design. He's like a crystallized light monk, and he's cool. Not really much to say about him. He's just fine in my opinion. Number 16, we have a metal monster, Jakugan. I like Jakugan's design. She's just like an armor chick with blades coming out of her back that reach over her shoulders and stuff. She looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure she was a breeding event monster, and that is also pretty cool. And the word Jakugan reminds me of Bakugan. And Bakugan, I have a lot of nostalgia for that show. I watched that as a child. I don't know why I brought that up, but whatever. Number 15. We're almost halfway through the list. Number 15 is Thordar, one of the OG breedable monsters, the Thunder one. And yeah, he's okay, I guess. Not really much to say about him. Apparently, he used to be overpowered, but not anymore, so I don't really care. 14. And now we're halfway through the list. 14 is Goldfield. Goldfield, I actually really do like Goldfield's design. And Goldfield is probably one of the best out of the OG, not mythical, OG breedable monsters. And yeah, that's why I kind of do enjoy the premise of Goldfield. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I just like Goldfield quite a lot. And next is number 13, Nemestrinus, the first legendary monster in the Monstergram, actually, fun fact. And so, yeah, he's okay. I had him, and he is pretty nice. And next is number 12, Laumu, the one of the only, if not the only, breedable legendary that does require another legendary to breed, which is Galante. And Laumu, yeah, one of the most powerful of the original ones at the time. When she was released, she was the best breedable legendary, and that's why she needed a legendary to breed her. But overall, yeah, she's just pretty cool, and she's at number 12. Number 11 is Ultrabot. Ultrabot, I really just like his design. I actually did have an Ultrabot in my old account, and it was rank 2, level 110, and I just actually did quite enjoy using them for some easier stages that didn't require some heavy duty monsters to clear everything out. Okay, on to the top 10 breedable legendaries. I'm pretty sure I've covered all of them except these 10 by now. And the video is actually getting quite long. So number 10 is Nabotus. Nabotus is a meme, but I like his design, so he can be at number 10. I've never owned him, but he's pretty cool. We're starting to go a little bit faster here, because the video is almost 14 minutes. And next is number 9, Lord of Atlantis. I really like the Trident trope, the King of Atlantis trope, and I really do like guys with tridents. I think they're cool, so that's why he's here. Haven't owned them yet, but he's okay. Number 8 is Will Razorface. Will Razorface is a cool design. He's just a skeleton pirate. Not much to say. I don't really know that much about him, but he's cool. Number 7 is Cassia. Cassia's fine, but I actually do think she's got a really well-rounded design, and I just like her design quite a bit. Maybe more than Nicasia's, but I kind of like Nicasia more. Number 6 is Shalinar. Shalinar is cool. She does have a damage boost skill, and that's like one of her cooler skills, and her design is okay. I like her. She's number 6. And number 5, if you notice the number 5, there's 3 of the OG breedable legendaries still here. And number 5 is one of those, Vada Magma. I did have a rank 2 Vada Magma on my old account, and I did enjoy using him for the times that didn't need any really powerful legendaries. So that's cool. I just like that. The magma. His design's alright as well. Number 4 is Rocantium. I do actually really like Rocantium's design. The big buff rock man with the club. And yeah, I just like that he's one of the best gold slaves in the game. And he's just, I'm pretty sure he was the first breedable legendary I had. And yeah, he's just really cool. And number 3, and we've actually finished the dungeon, but I'm just going to keep going anyway. Number 3 is Arknight. I was in the process of getting Arknight to rank 3, but I actually didn't get there because, I mean, I just stopped playing on that account. But Arknight has one of the best designs out of the Breedable Legendaries, and he's one of the strongest of the original ones. And he is number 3. On to the top 2. I think you already know who the first one is, but number 2 is Blob. Blob was not a Breedable Legendary at one point, but I did really like Blob not when he came out, but when I got him. His stamina drain skill is pretty cool, and I just really like Blob. And he was actually pretty strong for a decent amount of time before he just became, before like half the legendary monsters in the game became utterly useless. And number 1, of course, you know who it is. It's Malaire. I love Malaire. I am Malaire. So I don't really know why you'd be expecting anyone else. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. My throat hurts from talking for like 17 minutes straight. So if you did enjoy this, and you want to help my throat get better for tomorrow's video, or, well, because I'm trying to commit to this being daily. So, yeah, if you did enjoy, please like the video, subscribe, and comment down below what things you think I should talk about in another episode of Mythic Dungeon Talks. I'll see you later, guys. This has been an actually long one. It's almost 17 minutes, just about coming up to it now. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.